David, I'm so excited about eating this.
So good.
It's so good. You guys, I'm going to share with you my pull-apart bread recipe. It's something that I do every Christmas Eve. The family loves it. It's really gooey and fun, and everybody kind of gets their hands in, and I fill it usually with different delicious items every year. And I want to make it for you, show you how easy it is to come together. It's a recipe in my book, Sweet and Vicious. Or you can find it online. I'll have it and in the bio link. But let's make it. Ooh. So we need to preheat our oven to 425. All right, you guys are gonna be amazed at how quickly this dough comes together. All I need are 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And then to that, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's what's gonna give you that nice rise. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of all my other stuff. I have black pepper. You're like, black pepper in the dough? Yes, Libbie. I'm doing that. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then I have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Boom, that's the dry ingredient. It's that fast. I'm gonna give that a little pulse. And then David, to bring it all together, I have 1 cup of buttermilk.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give it a little pulse until that dough completely comes together. Look at it. Look at it! There it is. Boom.
There it is.
That's it. So I'm just gonna knead this a couple of times, and then I'm gonna roll it out. And the key to this pull-apart bread is kind of the dimensions that you roll it out, because we're actually gonna cut it and stack it to where when you put it in the pan, David, you'll be able to pull apart all these like stacks that you made.
Okay.
So we're rolling out to a 24 long, 24 inches by 8 inches wide. Let's give it a little measure. 1. And then we're looking for 8 inches wide. We're a little bit too wide, but that's okay. We got it about 8.5 there. It's forgiving. All right. Next steps are we're gonna put the toppings on top of our pull-apart bread. And I'm brushing the dough with just a tablespoon of melted butter. Kind of helps everything adhere. And when it melts, it just kind of makes it nice and gooey and buttery. So David, I am making a walnut, apricot, and blue cheese pull-apart bread. Okay. Here is the glory of this particular pull-apart bread. It really is anything that you might have around your house. And when I say anything, I mean you could make this like a seed bread. You could make it with onions and garlic. I always say it's 3 ingredients. Try to have 3 ingredients. And personally, I like one of the topping ingredients to be a cheese, because I like how it kind of just binds it and makes it gooey when you pull apart. It's so good. I made another one earlier that is Kalamata olive and feta and dill.
And there's 4 different ones in your cookbook, right?
Yes, there's ideas to do it in different ideas of combinations in the cookbook. So I put down my walnuts that have been toasted, so I have nice flavor out of those walnuts. It's a 1/2 cup of walnuts. And then I have 3 ounces of blue cheese. The stinkier, the better.
Ooh.
And then apricots. I just diced up a 1/4 cup of apricots. There you go. And here's a tip. You gotta push this stuff in, because when we cut it, we're gonna have stuff going everywhere. All right, let's cut it. We need 9 pieces across, and we're gonna cut it down the middle to really give it 18 pieces total.
Okay.
And they're, I know it's a lot.
So stressful.
It's not. You could have more. They're about like what, 2 inches wide, like 2 1/4 inches wide, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that gives us 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2 is 18. Very forgiving, but I tried to make them kind of the same size. And now the fun, we're gonna start stacking. All right, here's the fun part, is the stacking. And all you do is just take all these pieces that you've cut, David, and I'm just stacking them. I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can see it more.
Yeah, let's see it.
You could just stack it one on top of the other. And do not worry if you have some of the ingredients that are falling off, because we're gonna put those in at the end. We'll just put those on top of your pull apart bread.
Looks so pretty.
It's so good, and you don't have to worry about how they're going. Like, it's cool, like how as it bakes, that it has this kind of wavy motion, makes it even neater. There's only one tip to stacking. The very last piece, you're gonna put to where the filling is down. That's because it's touching the side of your pan, and you don't want all that kind of gooiness and everything to stick to the side of the pan. So there's my stack. All I'm doing is taking just a basic loaf pan that I've prepared with a nonstick baking spray, and I'm putting my layers into the pan. See, so here's all that extra you had that I was like, don't worry about. Look, we're just gonna add that in. Nothing goes to waste. I'm so excited about this. Last thing, I'm taking another little bit of butter. I'm just hitting it on the top, like another tablespoon, before I put it in my 425 degree oven. And here's the really cool thing. This bakes in 30 minutes. It's done. So really, start to finish, I feel like this is like a 45-minute max thing. Like, it's so quick. There you guys go, look.
Yes.
I mean, isn't that cool looking?
I'm excited.
All right, going in the oven, 30 minutes. They're almost done. Yeah. Look at that, David. You guys, this is my pull-apart bread. We made an apricot, blue cheese, and toasted walnut. Just out of the oven, 30 minutes. That's how fast it was to bake. Now,
It smells so good in here too.
normally I would let that go, let that set just a minute before I pulled into it. It's very like biscuity in the best way. So good with dinner, but I've also served this with like a charcuterie board instead of having crackers and whatnot. How great would this be with some sopressette or...
It's hot.
That's so good. Blue cheese. This is so good. There you go. Pull-apart bread, recipes in Sweet and Vicious. I'll also have it on Lime. Happy holidays. Oh, God.